Hey Taurus, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for February 24th, 2025. This is for Taurus. Last shuffle for Taurus here. Taurus. Listen, you've got hidden motivations here. You've got a professional assistance. Someone here they're not confident in some aspect of something when it comes to you. It looks like this person golly, Spirit wants you to focus on the fact that you do know what's best for you. You got to choose what you decide. Choose what you believe, because it seems like your intentions are to heal. Your intentions are to rest, spend time getting yourself creating peace, getting out of a situation. Seven of Pentacles twice, Six of Pentacles, Three of Swords with hidden motivations. A lot of your intention is to make peace with the situation. I'm seeing that you're saying this is not going to be overnight. This is not overnight. That you're trying to figure out what you need to do in order for things to be lucrative for you later in many different ways. It doesn't have to be financially. I'm seeing, well, how can I put this together to where it's solid and it's long lasting and it's healing and it's like I'm overcoming something here. That intention of hidden motivations is it's like you may not be confident in the way that you're doing things or what you're doing, but professional assistance with the Ace of Cups and the Ten of Wands says that someone is introducing something new to you and it seems like it's overwhelming and a lot. It's like whatever you're telling me to do, it's a lot, or whatever it is that you're trying to show me is a lot. Spirit is telling you that you instinctively know what's right for you, okay? But it's important before you cast this person off or discredit this person, you need to think before you judge. It's important that you decide clearly what it is that you want before you move forward, before you do anything. Decide already what it is what do you want out of the situation? What do you want from this person? Because it seems like what they're bringing is a lot. You may feel like this is very difficult. Something about what they are bringing, although it is completely coming from a place of unconditional love, it may be against your typical patterns. This is important. They're saying that you need to break out of a karmic trench, a karmic cycle, a karmic pattern, because the Pentacles give a pattern. This pattern has been breaking your heart or hurting you and depressing you, whatever this pattern is. Hidden motivation says, I'm doing this, right? I'm investing time in this, but it's hurting. And then you have this professional assistance with the Ace of Cups and Ten of Wands. This is someone who's coming in with a new idea. It's very difficult. You may already feel tired from hearing whatever they have to say. You may be automatically exhausted, but they want you to think about it before you judge this situation. You could, even though it may feel like whatever they're bringing to you is black. It's darkness, everybody darkness. I keep thinking about Dave Chappelle when he was doing that. Everybody darkness. Oh, it was so funny. And that was way back in the day. But however it goes, it's like you instinctively will know what's right for you. And Spirit's saying, don't cast something off like right away. Ask your heart, because this person is attempting to appeal to your heart, which may be overwhelmed or filled with a lot of karmic patterns. So what does your heart want? Ask yourself before you judge this person or judge anything about a person at all. What does your heart really want? And then think about what they're bringing to the table and say, this is what I want. It's just difficult because it's hard to break out of the prison of karmic patterns. You could walk away at any time. That's something that should give you power to listen to them. It should give you power to think before you judge, is to say, I could walk away at any time. I instinctively know it's right for me. I'm clearly deciding right now that I do want to heal, that I do want to invest my time in more healthy patterns, or I want to own my space. I don't want to be overwrought with things that are being brought to me that are painful, because it seems like that's karmic. So, like, if you find yourself in a lot of patterns that seem to be heartbreaking, painful, you're losing things. Things are being stolen from you. Every time you turn around, you're losing something that you spent, and it's always things that you invested a lot of energy into. This is karmic if that's happening, and someone's introducing something new, and it's wrought with blessings overflowing. It's overwhelming. So what do you want to do? Decide now. And once you decide, hear them out, and then go, wow. And you may go, wow, this is what I was looking for, but it's hard. It is hard. They're showing that this may involve romance. This could be a romantic partner, but it also could be the fact that just in general that this pattern has been affecting your romantic life. There's something about you having inner wisdom from past lives. You do know something about whatever this person's trying to bring to the table. You may notice that every time you make an old choice, it digs you deeper into some issue, into some karmic issue that continues to happen. Every time I do this, I suffer this fate. Every time I make this kind of choice or follow this pattern, I have this issue. Spirit saying you're so wise that you do understand this. One thing is for certain, if you need to clearly decide some things. That's another aspect of the karmic thing, is that the universe totally supports every thought you choose to think and to believe. So what do you want? You will be supported in what you want. If you want to continue to go through karma, the universe will support it. They'll bring you more karmic energy. They'll bring you more stuff. If you want to heal, Spirit's going to start bringing you more healing energy, or more what's the opposite of karma? Dharma. Okay, I'm seeing angel number 1111, which is very, very special, and they're saying that you're in for a lucky break. So it's really important that you deliberate on some things today. Okay, this is going to come as happy news, new opportunities, experiences, exciting people. You'll find yourself in the right place at the right time, and it won't be a coincidence at all, but a gift from fate. So know that you can walk away at any time. That will give you the power to really think about some stuff, because you're like, well, hey, I could leave if I want to, but are you seeing the pattern is the question, is what Spirit's trying to throw at you. Are you seeing the pattern? So family, Eight of Pentacles and the Fool. There are people in your space right now that they're working on their independence. These are family members wanting independence. They may also be codependent on your karmic patterns. Your family may be in the throes of whatever decisions you're making. You may not realize what a prominent figure you are in your family when this comes out. This is saying that although you may feel separate from them, you may feel like a fish out of water. You may feel like, I'm the only one who's like this. I'm the only one who deals with XYZ. I'm the only one working on myself in this way. I'm the only one that has this work to do. But every decision you make affects your family. And now they're codependent on what does Taurus do next? And they're working on their independence, which is a very good thing. Trying to break the karmic cycle for you. Because they're showing that everyone is imprisoned. I've never seen anything like this. Today has been the wildest day. And I think Spirit went, yep, look, the Devil and the Nine of Swords. back and forth. Someone is back and forth. You may be worried. See what happens with this devil energy here. What happens with this entity with you is that you get nervous when it's time for you to break this karmic pattern. And then it causes you, the nervousness causes you to go back to old ways. You're back and forth because it's easier to deal with the devil we know than to deal with the next step of our journey in breaking out of a prison. You ever seen people get out of prison? They don't rehabilitate people in America, I promise you. They go to prison, and it's easier to stay in prison, right? Because you know you're going to have a bed, you know you're going to have food, you know you're going to have certain creature comforts than to be out on the streets. Because once you're out in the streets, no one gives you a chance. No one wants to deal with a convicted felon. No one wants to deal with someone who spent time in the pen. I'm sorry, you're not getting a job. And if you do, it may be truck driving. You know what I mean? And then you have no real home, no real place. You're eating fast food. You're just sick. Um, and people treat you like, oh gosh, no, oh, and so it's easier to be with the devil. Go back to prison. At least you get, what do they call it, 3 hots and a cot. And so there's something about that, even spiritually, back and forth with the devil and the Nine of Swords. So this is saying that the devil makes the karmic trench look so appealing that I'd rather make decisions or choose the same old patterns than to say, I'm going to take advantage of this 1111 energy that's coming towards me. Because sometimes life stings. At least I know what that would be. I know what to avoid with the devil. And they're saying this is a prison that you've been in, and it's time to break the cycle. You're wise, you're disciplined, you're organized. You have every ounce of power. You can break out of something. I don't know who this is for, but they're throwing it out here so powerfully. I've never actually felt this way before. So I'm just going to leave this here with you. It's like there's something that you got to break out of. I don't know who this is for, man. And I know I keep repeating it, but it just feels so extra personal. It's not even funny. Someone like spirits, like looking directly into someone's life, is just talking to specifically to someone. But the family energy is about these people, literally. All of this. Someone is trying to show you a new way, and it just seems hard, and it seems like they're relentless, and they're maybe overbearing. They may be in your face. 10 of Wands is like, sweat. This person is tired, right? And they're trying to show you a new way. People are trying really hard, and I think that Taurus, like I said, that's another thing the devil has us thinking, is that you're alone, right? The Nine of Swords is it's despair. It's very cruel, and so it's like it'll have you, this energy will have you thinking, I'm by myself here, having nightmares, sleeping on my couch. I'm not even comfortable in my bed, and all I can feel is impending doom. And so with that energy, that would make one think you're not that important. You're not affecting anyone in any way. Who are you? And in reality, I'm seeing family energy where everyone is sort of codependent on you. What is going on with Taurus? Where is Taurus? What's Taurus doing? The family as well, it seems like they're imprisoned by their reputation as well. They may want to be cast a certain way or leave a certain kind of legacy or build something. It looks like they're taking a leap of faith in your direction as well. And it's mostly because they feel like they're hoping, in a sense, that whatever they do, they're hoping that in the long run, it'll heal things. In the long run, you will cast out whatever, right? You'll heal. I'm seeing the color black, and that's about finding the richness in the dark. Like, although you may feel like you're in the dark, you're starting to get your cat eyes. You're starting to see impressions and shapes and making out outlines. I'm seeing Saturn placements, second house placements. The second house is ruled by you. Saturn placements will speak about your restrictions, where your limitations are, the hardships you're facing. They're wanting you to make potpourri, to clear the way for new in your life. And then they would be like rose, snapdragon, marigold, carnation. They want you to place the flowers in the bowl and put some drops of geranium. What am I smelling? Geranium, clove, cinnamon. Put it on the south point of an altar if you have one. And keep it out until the new moon, from new moon to new moon. So that would be I can't remember. New moon is coming up because I think we're in the waning part of the moon. So like the 27th to like March 14th or something like that. And that's a lunar eclipse, I believe, too. I believe that is cyclamen, the flower, as well. Okay. Yeah. So you could be dealing with a Capricorn or an Aries. Those are the signs there. Capricorn or Aries. You could be an Aries Taurus cusp. If you're not dealing with those signs, which you don't have to be, those signs could also be in your chart. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.